Hi, family, beautiful viewers. This is Puska Reality Talk Show, and as usual, I'm Oyima Shanti. I'm here with my beautiful co-host. Yeah.
My name is Lillian Naji from Nigeria.
And I'm Frederica Oji Julius, Your Royal Highness. I hail from Liberia, Maryland County.
Yes, family, so you can see we are ECOWAS sisters, and we are anchoring this debatable topic, which is, can you marry as an African man or anybody without your parents' approval? Yes, so today is the interesting topic we are tackling, and we will promise you nothing but the best. We are doing this for a handsome gentleman. Please welcome him on the show. As you can see, he's sitting handsomely. Please introduce yourself to our viewers.
Yeah, please. My name is Iking Skiboy. Yeah, I'm an upcoming artist and a songwriter also. So that is it. I'm also from Nigeria. Okay, so we're all together.
Yeah.
So today we have two Nigerians in our midst. We promise you nothing but the most outstanding entertainment show. Okay, so please let's get into it. Lillian,
Yes.
what's your take on this? Marrying without your parents' approval. What's your take on it?
For me, without my parents' approval, why would they not approve? What's the reason why my parents would not approve? Because I can marry, depend on the reason. It depends on the reason my parents are giving me for me not to marry that person. If like my parents is like, oh, Lillian, I don't like this person. I don't like you to marry this person. I just saw this person, I don't like it. Or because this person is from this country, I don't like this person. I'll go ahead and marry that person.
Disobey your parents.
It's not disobedience, marriage is between me and who I'm in a relationship with. My father or my mother, God forgive me, I've lived their life. They have maybe 30 years or 50 years left to stay with me, and they'll kick the bucket and go. I will live with this person as long as I am going to live with this person. So if my mother is like, oh, I don't like these people, I don't like this person because this person is a Liberian, because this person is a Ghanaian, and I go and marry one useless South African man. Because my parents don't like Liberia, I say, oh, you must marry from South Africa. And I'll go and marry one useless South African man that will be beating me.
You won't tell your parents that you know you're right.
I will tell my parents, I'm the one that is in this shoe. Now me get the shoe. Now me know where they pay me. Now me go there the marriage. So I'm the of opinion. If the reason is not, I'm not getting the reason why, I would go ahead. I would rather convince them to see reasons with me. I will live with this person. So I'll go ahead depending on the reason.
Okay, yeah. Our beautiful co-host.
My darling.
Yes, Nigerian goddess.
Oh, Ella. Number one.
Frederica Audrey Julius.
That's
Please,
the
what's your take on this?
Trust me. I mean, this topic is very enticing. It's very interesting. But to be honest, I can never get married without my parents' approval. Because if I go ahead and get married to someone that is disrespectful, there are so many things our parents see that we, the younger ones, don't see it. Because they have been in that line before. They have been living, they have been seeing lots of things. So they don't want me to make that same mistake some of them have made. So I will never go on to get married to anybody without my parents' approval. Yes, without my parents' approval. And secondly, I see these generations, many people just go call their mother and father, say, oh, I have found a man, my husband, I want to get married. They don't care if their parents approve or they don't know the background of that person. They don't know even the person they are getting married to. They don't know the person's background. They don't know nothing about that person. They just jump up, get married to that person, and at the end of the day, they walk out of that marriage because it will not stay, it will not last. So I can never and ever get married to any man without my parents' approval or without my parents being part of that wedding, without them being there. Because yes, some people get married, their parents are not there, they just take some friends and go and put ring on their finger. I believe we should get married with our parents' approval, get the blessings from our parents so that our marriage can be sweeter with the good character from the both couples. I believe there will be a beautiful and unique wedding.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's come to our handsome guest. Yes. I mean, our artist. Please, you as a man, you are the one paying the dowry. So you bring in a lady to the house, and your parents will be like, I don't like this lady. I wouldn't like you marrying this lady. What would be your take?
Yeah, at first I would like to know the reason why they don't want me to get married to the particular lady. And secondly, according to an Igbo tradition in Nigeria, there's something you call the parents have to go to the family to find out without the girl's notice, without the parents' notice, so they can as well ask anybody within the household, what do you think about this girl? How does she behave? What about how was the relationship between the father and the mother? Are you getting me? So I think those things, they are very important. But personally, to me, first I found love. So no matter what they say, I have to stick to the girl first till we do the finding.
Sorry, let me come in. What if they give you tangible reason enough?
I don't think I will still give up.
Wow.
Yes. Because
They might take it that you are disobeying them.
no, they don't see it as disobedience because they have lived their life back there. And secondly, my father and my mom, when my father wanted to get married to my mom, the parents rejected. They said my mom cannot give birth to a child. That was their reason.
But they go ahead.
Yes, but my father did not listen to what the parents said, so they got married. So today we are 8 in number. So whatever they said about my mom, then it didn't work. So it was all like superstitious belief or whatsoever.
Sorry, you know, the thing is that what might work for somebody might not work for somebody. Yes. So you cannot basically depend on your parent married and be like, no, it will work for me too.
Yeah, I know of that, but then like I will not live with my parents forever.
Don't forget, okay. Yeah.
I want to say something because it's coming from like, I won't say personal experience, but it's something I know. There's a friend of mine that he was in a relationship with a girl. They love each other. So in our side, there's one thing we call idrese, like to go and investigate or ask where this person was coming out from. And the father of the guy said he can never allow his child to marry that girl. Just because the girl is from one particular place that they say they are outcasts.
Okay.
During the olden days, there's some people that they say these people are outcasts. They call it Osu. Yeah. It's okay because this girl is from the Osu clan and the guy is Amadi, the freeborn and the outcast. Because the guy is freeborn. During that time, during their own time, the freeborns don't marry the outcast. If an Igbo man is watching, you will know. In Igbos, the freeborn marry the freeborn, the outcast marry the outcast, and the freeborn. A outcast can never be a king. So for that reason, the boy is a freeborn. And the father is saying just because the girl is from the clan of the outcast, that he or she, we will never allow the son to marry. So if that son goes ahead to marry that, you know that the girl has a bad character. Not that there may be an imam or a pastor said this. Not that there is something that, because we always say what an elderly man sees sitting down. When you climb that, we said now we fly. We don't need to climb. We fly to the top to see it.
So in this case, if you were in the girl's position, what would you do?
Me, if I'm the girl position,
yes,
it's the man that is marrying me or not me, the other way around. If the man leave me, it's his own problem. Well, let's say the man is an outcast.
What if you love the man? What will be your?
I will not leave the man, even if the man is freeborn. What is? We are all outcasts on the Lord. What are you telling me?
Okay, Frederica, please.
Yeah.
If you are in the position of the story right now, what will you do?
First of all, I want to ask her a question.
Yes.
What is said that is so attached to those people who they refer to as freeborn?
Okay, there are some outcasts.
What is the key reason I want to know for which they are refusing to get married? If I don't want to get married to this certain people, I want to know what is the reason, what is the main cause for which people don't want to associate or get married to them.
Okay, some outcasts are people that during the war, they run to a certain country. Let's say me as a woman, during war, I am from Kumasi, and I run to Central Region that we are in now. You know, I am not by birth from Central Region. Yes. Then, and I run here, and I live here and give birth to this place. I'm not from. My child is an outcast of this place. Then there are some outcasts that they are in the same country, the same state, the same village, but this person was given to a deity. Like let's say a deity. That's okay. If you give me what I'm asking you for, I will give you my first child. Then when you now give that first child to the deity, if that first child goes to that deity and worship that deity and give birth, all his children are all outcasts because they are to the deity. Or some outcasts are if maybe they are slaves in the palace. Maybe I'm the king and you are a slave, and the slave give birth or get married. I think that's how outcasts originated.
Okay.
Yeah.
So back to the question that you asked me. Actually, I think that's being wicked, because people can intermarry, people can move from another country, move in your country and get married to them. We are all human beings. Why use some people as outcasts because they came from a certain place, they migrated in your place, got married to you, and you are saying that they are outcasts, you cannot get married to them? That's being very selfish, biased, that's witchcraft, that's wickedness. Sorry to say it's your tradition, I'm not insulting them, but realistically it's very, very bad. Why don't you look at your reincarnated slave, human being like you, because they're helping you in the palace, you referring to them as slave? That's witchcraft, so the highest level. We are all humans. We are created equal. That's why you are king or whatever. Whoever that sells to your subject, respect them. Don't treat them as a slave. Say because maybe they came from Liberia because of the war. Because we are war fought in my country. I went to Nigeria in that particular area, and I fell in love with somebody. They want to get married, and then people say, "Oh, because she's an outcast, I don't slave or whatever." That's a very wicked reason. Terrible one. So for me,
You will get married.
I will get I will never get married. No, I will. What are you changing my opinion?
No.
I will never get married without my parents' approval. But it will be based on conditions. You will not bring your selfish reasons and tell me I should not get married to that person.
That's what we are
So
saying. If the selfish condition now is that
She is
because
trying to
we are-
be
what
like,
I'm saying.
don't refer another woman being outside.
That's very
Okay.
annoying. If that's the only reason for which you say I shouldn't get married, then I will go against it. But if the reason you have given me is tangible and I've seen facts that if the chances of getting married to this person will endanger my life, maybe I will not live long, or maybe this person is cursed, or spiritually, if we get married, there will be no progress, or if we get married, we will not be able to bear children because of some reason. That one is reasonable. But other than that, because somebody migrated and come to your place
You
and
only
say,
hear the outcast.
I will get married. If that only that reason now, I'm gonna get married to that person.
Okay, so let's come to our handsome guest. Our guest, you say for you will go ahead with the marriage, right?
Yeah.
What if your parents don't attend the ceremony?
Definitely they will. It's up to me to convince them.
And what if you are convincing and they say no, because we don't like this girl, we are not attending? What would you do?
Very,
Some deep breath right there.
very difficult. They have to give me more reason. Because even those two set of people, when you get married to them,
In this case, they have given you every reason, but you don't see me to be tangible, but they see it.
no, that means
Because-
I will still get married to the girl.
Say, so you are saying you will bring in somebody to replace your family. My co-host, what do you think about it? Ask him now.
Look, you say you bring somebody to stand as your family. Those people you are bringing, do you know if they are cost? Do you know their history? Do you know where they are from? In as much they are elder people, there are a lot of things attached to them. People that bond people together, they should be your parents, and it is good to get their blessings, which of course is 100% acceptable. But if your parents are not there, if maybe your auntie, your extended relative can fill that space, but for me, you bringing an extended person that is not part of your family, and you say, oh, because they are elder people, they should come in, like, and join you people together. For me, I don't think
Like-
it is okay.
Like, for an instance,
Okay.
if I'm not with my parents, are you getting me? Maybe like right now, I'm a Nigerian living in Ghana.
Okay.
What if I decide to get married here without taking the girl home first? It's possible.
Okay, in that case, you send for your parents.
So would they
yes.
recognize it as she as your wife?
Yes. I can only call them and tell them that, see, I'm getting married. Maybe they want to ask questions or something like that. I can still have my people here who can, lead me, who can escort me to see my.
They will still find out from the background through the phone. What does she do? Who is she like? And those things. So
That is up to me to give them the information. It's up to me.
So you will give them wrong information.
No, I will not give them wrong information.
So if you give them good information or positive information, and still they don't like it.
There's no, they will not like the girl.
what we are saying now is in situation whereby they don't like the girl. Like, let's leave
After the marriage,
before the marriage, you called your mom on phone. Mom, I'm getting married to a Ghana girl, and first of all, I believe you take her to go and see the girl, or you just be on phone and be like, oh mom, I'm getting married to a Ghana girl. She's 20-something years old. She's living with her parents. She's the first. Is that what you're going to do?
Yes, but before then, I have to go for an inquiry. Whether my parents are here or not here.
You will go for inquiry without your parents.
Yes, I can still have some people who can.
Some people will be like, bring the girl.
I want to
Yes,
ask,
even before that, I can still have some people who can, assist me in going to ask questions about the girl's background.
You bring
So it's not
people
more.
to assist
Okay, well,
you.
assuming my parents are like 90 years, 100 years, would they be able to go and inquire? They can't.
Of course.
So
Are you getting me? They can't. So I must have somebody, an uncle or a brother here who can help me to go and get the information.
So you as a man, don't you think it is very necessary? You that is getting married to this woman, go and inquire about her. Go and do checkup yourself. Why are you sending people to do the checkup?
No, because I might have observed from the girl's aspect. Are you getting me? So I need someone that will go to the parents or that will go to a neighborhood to go and we can still gather the information.
Why if the person that you are saying they don't like this girl, they are pretending, and they will go and bring you false information?
It shouldn't be one person.
Frederica, even what
Okay,
if he has found out all this information? Yes, the parent doesn't like it.
What will you do?
As far as I love the girl and she loves me,
You go
I
ahead
will
to
go
marry.
ahead and marry.
Even
married
without
girl.
your parents attending the
Yes,
ceremony.
there will be a time, I believe.
And they later convince them.
Yes, there will be a time they will have to realize that maybe I made the right choice for myself.
What if there's a marriage crisis and you need this your parents? That they don't approve the marriage?
They don't approve the marriage.
Yes, like maybe she's trying to say that maybe now you people have gotten married, disobeyed, and you have gotten married to this guy, and there's a serious problem. There's serious issues, and the marriage is about to crack. And at this point, you need your parents. What will you do? They didn't attend your wedding, and now you're in crisis. What will you do to bring your parents on board? That's what she's trying to say.
I have to go in and talk to them and see if they will, listen to me.
If they refuse, well, what happened?
Maybe I can sort it by myself.
You know,
The marriage is about to crash.
And if assuming from the beginning my parents they never encouraged me, they never approved the marriage.
Yeah.
Yes.
So why will I not go back to them if I'm having issues?
So you will not let
I
your
will
parents.
handle it as a man. I will handle it. There must be a way to handle issues.
We are on you because you are the man and you people pay the dowry.
Yes.
You get it. We are ladies. As for me, I'm coming from a very liberal background. What I say, my mother will like. So I can easily convince my mother. You see, to like the man I brought to the house. But in your case, you are the people who pay the dowry. That's why we are on you. So if your parent doesn't approve, most of the time, some men will be like, me party. If my parent doesn't approve of this marriage, there's no way I'm getting married to this girl. That's why we are on you. So, because getting married without your parents attending or approval, you get crisis. You see, a marriage is between two families. So you can never exempt your family, which is your mother and your father, from your marriage. That marriage will not even work. So you give them right now, you want to name it after your father. Here, like the case, your family doesn't like the girl. So
Now, for instance, assuming my own dad listened to his parents, that means he wouldn't have got married to my mom.
Okay, so
let's
what you are
change
trying, you are living in your father's, your parents, the same way your parents live their life, because your father refused when your grandparents told your parents that, oh, please do not get married to her. So the guy refused and married a wife, and the marriage was beautiful. So you think that if you get married and you also refuse to listen to what your parents say, you get married, do you believe that it will really work as smooth as your father's
Yeah, I
work?
believe, because I never knew what my grandparents, what they saw in my mom, and maybe one of their reasons is that she might not be able to give birth to a child.
But okay, secondly, this is a new era. This is the Gen Z era.
Okay.
So many things you are saying, the way your mother reasoned with the people those days is quite different from now. Now we're in the 21st century. Everything has changed. The world is digitalized. Everything has changed.
Well,
So what makes you think your wife will also be like a mother?
What matters is love. Love is very important.
Okay,
Love
let
is
me
not
say
enough.
something. Let me say something.
Okay.
Let me come in. Let's change the topic as from Osubi Nosu. Let's say the reason why your parents say you should not marry this girl is that this girl is maybe highly opinionated person. She doesn't listen to people's opinion. There are ladies like that.
Yeah.
Once they say this, they stand on that. And maybe you bring the girl to your parents, and maybe 1 week, 2 weeks, you stayed with your parents, and your parents are like, oh, when you wake up in the morning, sweep, and you'll be like, I will never sweep the house. It's not my duty to sweep the house. And you as the husband, you
them
understand.
attitude.
You understand with your wife as that maybe you are comfortably okay that your wife does not sweep the house. You as a man, you are comfortable that she is highly opinionated. But your family are not comfortable. You know how parents could be. Why would I tell her not to do this and she don't do this? And you go ahead and marry that girl. And you people are living. And one day you and your wife is having a problem. And the problem is that you tell her to do this and she's no longer listening to you. Who would you call to cancel her? Who would you call in that situation now? Your parents, the reason why your parents did not accept is because she does not listen. And along the line, but she listens to you. She does everything. And along the line, she's no longer listening to you. She's no longer doing what you want to do. She's now, that oscillation is now coming to you, the man that you are living with her. Who would you call? Because now your parents were not back in support of you going. So I don't believe, Kali, you might not go back to your parents. Or would you go back to your parents to come and tell them, oh, that thing you said about that girl, it has happened, no. It has happened. We need you to come and settle it. Can you go back to your parents on that situation?
No.
So what would you do?
I think I have to sort it myself.
Then when you try and it's not working, what would you do?
That means she's looking for trouble.
And when she's still keeping on looking for trouble.
So now that your parents they are telling you that marry another person and this, not this girl.
But you know, that might not come up. The
Yes.
issue might not come because
Yes.
I might not live with my parents. As a man, you have
So
to take,
if she is misbehaving, in your presence, you will like it because that's your choice.
me as a man, I'll have to handle her in a way that she will not even...
What if you're handling and she's not handling? You see, in the issue in this African society, we give birth to grandchildren, and normally we are supposed to name our children after our mother or father before any other person, like an African community.
Yeah.
So in this case, that your parents doesn't like the girl, so they don't want that child to be named after them. What would you do?
But it's not enough that I must name my child after my parents. That shouldn't be a problem.
It shouldn't be a problem,
It shouldn't be
right?
a problem.
Okay.
So you are giving birth.
So you are trying to tell me that you are part of the Gen Z?
No,
Because the Gen Zs are people that do whatever they want to do. So I'm asking, are you trying to? I mean, you are talking like you want to enter into the Gen Z's character. Do you want to belong to the Gen Z? Should we put you there?
Normally, before I ever introduce my parents to any girl, me personally, I have to, find out and see if me personally, I'm also more important too. But if my parents accept the girl, and the girl, maybe she's not respecting me, or she can be pretending now to the parents, and maybe inside the house, what they thought she is not what she is. So anything can happen. That's the problem.
What if your mother and your father make the marriage very unbearable for the girl?
That's what happened.
They are here. Go and do this, ordering the lady around. You are not comfortable with it because you didn't obey them. So they are trying very much possible to make the girl life very, very unbearable. What will be your thing? That's what they will do.
I think I will have to move out with the girl. They won't be because not everybody can stay together.
It's not about staying together. They will just aimlessly, travel all the way from where they are living. I'm coming to visit my son earlier in the house. Morning, hey you, go and do this for me. Go and do this for me. Ordering the lady around anyhow in a way that you don't like it because they don't like it. What would you do as a man?
When I will talk to my parents about it.
People there.
I know they gave back to me. Are you getting me? But they are not the one I'm going to spend the rest of my life with. It's my wife.
You're supporting me.
Are you getting me? It's my wife. They might not like the girl, but I like
That's
the
your
girl.
view though.
My view. Do you know that marriage actually is between two people?
Two people, not
No,
My parents' opinion doesn't necessarily. It doesn't.
but they
matter.
can come to your home and make your home unbearable for you.
Then they have their home. You go back to your home.
What they are physically live. You will die out.
It's my home. You will not come and break my own home.
See, let
and
me
you
drive
break their
your mother
home.
out.
There's one thing my
The
mother
woman
usually
is
say.
even there trying to drive the parents.
There is one way
It's
small.
only the man. But can you as a man drive your parents?
When I was small, my mother would say something. When you do something small, she would say, I did not kill my mother, so you will not kill me. So that's where that is what I will use for my mother. Your mother did not spoil your marriage, so you will not spoil my own. You will go. That day you are going.
So you will drive them.
You are going.
What if they are not going?
You are. I will help you and carry your bag. You're on the way outside. You are on your road outside.
Okay, so no, I believe there are ways to settle issues. I will not go and disgracefully throw my parents out. I will just tell them, if I wanted to leave, I will just find a way and tell them, say, we are traveling, my husband and we are going out for do some things for a very long time. So please, you guys can go back home. Then when we return, I will invite you. I don't have to chase them. They give birth to me. They suffer for me, especially the mother. 9 months, the pains. It's not easy. So
what she said is, what if they are not going? Not if when you beg them. What she's saying now is situation because I will beg them.
Listen now, let me learn.
What you said is, if you don't, what if they are not going?
No, that's what I'm saying. Right? There's an issue. There's a way you handle issues.
She's trying to say that she will in a different way.
Natural way. I don't have to chase them out that they are nobody.
She's not going.
Yes, I'm saying yes. There's a way out of everything without using violence. You don't have to use violence.
I didn't say no.
You said you would chase them out. So I said
I didn't say I would chase them out. I said they will go.
You said you asked them to leave.
You didn't ask me the manner of which they will go.
You said they will leave
go
because your mother,
I will help her with the bags. Mommy,
your grandmother,
please, even my mother.
You tell your mother that your grandmother did not spoil it for you, so do not spoil her money. First of all, that's disrespect. Whatever you're doing, put your parents first. You understand? I understand what they are doing is not good. Everything they are doing is not good. So what I'm saying here is that
you're handling that mature way.
That's why I say we are trying to emergency that came out. We cannot leave you here. So we are leaving.
No, you are staying.
It's not possible.
You go and come.
There's even a movie I watched that the man left the house for the parents because the mother was giving issue. They have tried everything. The two parents came. I watched this movie. It's still on the internet. And the mother, they left the house for the mother. The mother
stayed
there.
They are not going.
They didn't go.
So let's say you. They are not going.
They are not going. What will you now do? I'm not saying I will come and tell my mother, yo, carry your bag and
she's saying
I would have started from
I think the best way out is leave them in the house to be there. And you and your woman go out. If they get started, they leave. You say, as I told you earlier, we have some programs. So since we are there, we are going to ask the least. You come back to your home so that peace will reign.
I'm saying that these people came purposely to make our marriage unbearable.
My parents cannot make my life unbearable.
My parents too cannot do that.
They can't try.
I'm not saying, we are just saying in situation whereby my parents did not accept.
So
I'm not saying my parents, even my parents can be convinced.
Yes, they are not going.
You have to go. See, me, I have to go. Even as a man, I should be able to know. Even you as a woman, you should be able to know that the truth about what they're trying to see. If they're trying to cause conflict in your marriage, you should be able to know what their coming is all about.
Yeah.
So in the first place, you will not allow them to
If the reason why they came is to separate us, I don't have to go. I find a way to get them out of the house.
Simple.
It's not forcefully. That must be let's go to this place, village straight or any town.
I like this idea.
Yeah.
You will check them.
I'm telling you,
I'm taking
Call the elders in your village. Call
the
them.
one important thing you have to understand.
Just call the elders in your village. So this is why your parents
You
are
check
doing.
them.
Call the elders.
You will check them. Be like, I'm taking you to shopping. I'm taking you to shopping. I'm taking people to this lady. I know.
Call the elders.
Lock your door.
It's the same thing.
Lock your door.
First of all, just call the elders in your village where you are from. Tell them the situations your parents are making your life unbearable. I believe when the elders from the village or the chief or whatever talk to them, I believe they will leave that place. If they are refusing, just call the people and the people will caution them, they will leave the house. Yeah.
So
that's another way out.
To know
yeah.
When they're trying to
so there are many ways to handle issues.
You should be able to know how peaceful you were with your partner before they came.
Yeah.
And what will happen before when they came. So you should be able to be calculative and know what they're trying to cause. If they came and they are coming is causing an issue, that means something is wrong somewhere.
Some parents will be like, after you treat them or handle it in a way, they go out. They start calling you, this my son. Have you seen the woman has been with you? Have you seen what you have done to us? In fact, we disown you. Don't call me again. Or anytime I want to give you something, when I give it to somebody to come and give it to you. These people now started to dislike you. What will you do?
What I would do?
A parent will always like the child.
The only thing. No, there's
some people that they only like, mommy, you see, one marriage, because of one marriage, you are forsaking us. You are not abiding by Allah, and we disown you. What will you do?
As a man, you should be able to know when you are married to the wrong person.
Okay.
That is very important.
So for you, once you are married to your right person,
yes,
whether your parents disown you or not, you don't mind.
I don't care.
Hey guys, we'll be going on the commercial break. Don't touch that dial. When we come back, we're going on this topic on another dimension. Peace.
I want you to marry me. Mommy, AB, your son, have finally gotten married.
No, I don't want to be waiting at the here anyway.
A friend of mine, very rich, multi-million, he wants a wife.
God forbid.
Mama, who is this one?
Say your wife. Give him the right eyes, make a kiss.
Wait, what? If I slap you, what is wrong with you?
If you like, you know, like in this marriage, you must walk.
You didn't tell me your mom was bringing another wife for you in this house.
In my own son out. Your husband don't marry to a Ghanaian wife. He can't go Liberia, go marry. Now you from Nigeria. Automatically in a competition atmosphere.
What is the meaning of this word?
Make up for fine for you now.
I don't know who told you to be beautiful. You have to be like an oracle. What is this? For breakfast.
If you don't want her, I can do coconut or rice balls or mutu.
Wulu, Kojo set me up.
What is going on?
Kojo gave me his sister. She can't cook. Teach her.
The grandma is sick. Let's take her to the hospital. Grandma.
Nothing that happened. Not pretension.
Grandma.
Anita, all you guys been seeing here, are you sure you are pregnant?
You won't go back to police station?
Take what you can get from him. You waiving your property in my name plus all the money in the bank you transfer in our account.
The lawyer actually traveled. He's out of the country.
If you even think about this, you have to put your property in your wife's name. It sounds fake to me.
What they do today?
Mama Anita,
You know go add plenty paper. Hey, go make carrot.
Please, carrots.
Go cut the head and carrot for me.
I want to ask you one last question. Is there devil in this house?
So you went as far as giving Wuru your car?
I was just going on an errand this morning.
Errand boy. Abi Karo have sent you to go and buy pants for her.
Me, I think I have a plan.
My passport is missing. Mama.
You should bring in a maid so that she'll help me clean the house. So you had a dog sitting. The air factor to open that dirty mouth of yours to tell our husband to bring me to this house.
I'm afraid how bad.
Hey lovely people, you are welcome to the Puska Reality Talk Show where we discuss reality. Everything on this show is reality. The best show of all the shows of all time, the Puska Reality Talk Show.
Alright. So, as we were going on commercial break, we got to the segment where the parent would now disown the child. So if your parent disown you, and then there's kids involved, and now you're always taking these kids to your wife, parents, and now the kids will be like, oh, Daddy, where are your parents? Are they not alive? We're like, they are alive. Daddy, we have to see him more. We have to see our grandparents too. So this case, your parents have disowned you. What will you do?
That is me taking my children to see their grandparents.
Yes.
Yeah, she's trying to say that now you people have had kids and the kids have been seeing the wife parents and they have been crying to you, oh daddy, we want to see your own father, we want to see our grandmother, our grandfather from your side, please. We don't want to be going to mommy's place, we want to see our other grandparents. In this case, what will you do as a father or the man in the marriage? That's what she's saying.
I will still take them to their grandparents. They might not love or like my wife. Are you getting me? But they can.
They are not ready to welcome you.
No, they cannot reject me. They might be rejecting my wife, not me.
Already, they have to disown you. Remember?
They disown me, right?
Yes. They have talked. When you trick them out of the house, they call you and they have disowned you. They are now angry with you. And that is the case, you are bringing in the children and they are not welcoming you. What will you do?
Well, as a man, even in the family house, as an Igbo man, I should have my own house or my own compound.
You are having your own house?
Yes, I'm having my own house. They want to disown me. They disown me because I got married. As far as I'm okay. They
didn't even disown you because you got married. When they came to your house, they didn't feel hospitable enough. They didn't want to live at their own time. You tricked them out of your house. And now they've called you on the phone, angry. They don't even call you. They are just angry at you. And now these your kids are what? Worry you. Because you are always taking them to your wife's parents' side. And then they'll ask you, Daddy, are your parents not alive? We want to see them too. And now you send them and they will be like, they are not welcoming you because already they are angry. You chase them out of the house. So now they don't also want you in the house. And your kids are forcing you. They want to see him. What will you do?
I want to take my kids to their grandparents. I will. They disown me, not the children.
What made you think that?
I was disowned, but not my kids.
What made you think that they want to see the kids of that woman like this? Because of how you disrespected them, you threw them out of your house, they abandoned you, and now you want to carry your children. What made you think if they didn't like you, they would like your children?
For instance, it has happened before. My parents, they were all rejected. But later, my grandparents, they all accepted.
So do you want to continue
This family
you want the disobedience to continue in your lineage?
No, it's not.
Because you said that previous on that, oh, my grandparents rejected my mother and my father and my mother stayed together, it was fine. So you just want to continue into such lineage that to be, yeah, that's the same thing. You keep saying they rejected my mother and my father and they was okay. So you too, they rejected you, so you are okay. So you want to keep living in that rejection lineage?
Now, assuming now my father listened to the parents, hoping that they will never accept their grandchildren, what do you think would have happened?
That's what we're asking you.
That's what I'm telling you. I'll have to stick. The issue is my wife I got married to, Abi. But then I asked them to go because they want to spoil my marriage or something like that. Then when I return to my father's house, they also want to reject me.
So to you, marrying without your parents' approval, you suggest that the marriage between you and your wife, so your parent doesn't matter like that.
So all these things boil around the same discussion. Yeah, I think it is good. It is very, very good that we, allow our parents sometimes to, to come into our marriage. When you are getting married, it's good for them to be there to get the blessing. So blessing of being a family. If there's issues, call elders, settle in so that there will be a beautiful family. In as much as most parents, they have their own problems. I'm not taking side with them, but if you see it like that, find a way out too. Make your family okay, and even as they do not like you, make your wife too. At least you guys just make things okay. Even if as you said earlier, she should go and pretend. If they don't like you, they don't like you. Just call. They don't like you, they don't like you. So tell your elders. Beg them. Say if they don't like you, but you are begging them, they should come and bless your marriage so that things will be okay. That's just it. I think that's just the way out.
That's what I'm saying. It's all about time. Okay. Because I'm the one being rejected, not my kids. Okay. Are you getting me? So there might be a time maybe all these things will be bygone. So you have to keep pushing. Don't because maybe little thing you are giving up on what you believe that will benefit you.
If I am the wife that the family does not accept me, maybe because I am in Nigeria, I would rather show the family that there is unique ability of a Nigerian. That me being a Nigerian does not mean every Nigerian. Maybe they had experience with one particular person and this particular person treated them bad. That's why they say all Nigerians, I don't want you to get married to Nigeria. Then I will have to come in. Maybe if what the person did was like, maybe they don't like the family, I'll ask them what's the reason. If the reason is that the mother said that the Nigerian girls are not respectful or they don't know how to cook, it's me that will now have to go and prove myself that, oh, I can cook. Oh, I can clean.
Now, in this case, kids are now involved. At that point, they get your house. You people use a trick way to sack them out. Now they even disown your husband. So you as a wife, what is your role? What are you doing to mend things? To make things amicably?
The thing is that from beginning, the water has already spoiled.
So you leave the case.
The beginning, the water has already spoiled.
To help you.
Calm down, let me land. From the beginning, the water has already stamped, right? We've already had issues and we've tried to settle it. And maybe after a long while, we settled it and they came to the family to see if they can do this, and trickily we send them home. And for that reason, they disowned my husband, right? Maybe then when they disown my husband, kids have not started coming in. When we first give birth to child, I'll send it to your grandparents. They are your grandparents. They might have issues with me and my husband, but they will like their grandchildren. If they don't like them, I'll still be taking them to them. If they send them back, we'll go back. Tomorrow again, we'll come back again. If we go to Easter and they send us, God, I don't want you and your children and your grandchildren, I'll come back. I'll call my children to calm down.
And they didn't accept you.
We'll keep on going.
To infinity.
To infinity.
Yeah, so why if you keep carrying these children 100 times, 200 times, they rejected the children, they don't want to see the end. The parents of your husband brought a wife that they love, a wife that they want for their son, and they brought this wife to your husband. What will you do?
And my husband accepts. Will my husband accept?
The man is here.
Will my husband, you as my husband, would you accept?
I will not.
Because from the beginning, your family already said don't marry me. And maybe from the beginning they brought somebody else and you accept. That means the man is already giving up on that fight.
Yes.
For him to accept to marry that one that they bring, that means that the man has already lost her. And if the man has already given up, then I am out of the case.
So
because I was the problem at the beginning.
Okay, wait. Your husband didn't accept.
He won't.
He didn't accept.
He won't.
But the parent has put in the lady in the house. What would you do?
The lady is already in the house.
We did ready marry my parents. Who would touch the lady?
The lady
my husband.
in your house.
The lady is not in the house.
He will be the house help. He will sweep and clean and take care of the
Me
children.
as a man, I will not even accept the girl.
To stay in our house.
Because I already have children and I have my wife. So what's the essence of bringing another woman?
They say they want to bring the wife of their choice. So they brought the wife. The wife is living in a house with you. What will you do as a husband?
Where is the man of the house?
I'm sorry, I can't accept that. If they need another wife, they should get one for themselves.
They have brought this wife already. She's
They marry the wife for themselves.
I will
You know,
not accept
there are some parts of Nigeria where the man can marry someone.
African home, the parents can actually bring in a wife to the man, even if he doesn't like it.
Especially in the
parents
Igbo tradition,
can even
the children
convince
do
the
that a
man.
lot.
Truly.
That's the thing is when they now convince the man, because even if you bring the lady and the lady is staying in the house, the family is left, it still bounce back to the man in the question, because the man will have to meet that woman. We will not rape the woman now. He will not. The man will not even accept the lady to stay, because you are accepting the lady to stay in the house where the problem is coming.
Now she's a house help.
Yeah.
They'll be sweeping, cleaning,
Yeah, men will always be men. Forget why he's saying, oh, she will be there. When you are not around, when that woman is there, that man will have something to do with that. They will not be pretending from the start, I don't want to have nothing to do with this woman. At the end of the day, this man will start having an affair with that woman that the parents brought.
That's where the fight has ended.
Yes.
That's what you will get. At that point, maybe the reason why my husband stood by me, he has already dropped at that race. At that race, I have lost. Do you get? First of all, him as the man has to go down. If he's no longer fighting for me, as he was fighting before that brought the problem, if he's no longer fighting for me, it is a lost case. But a situation whereby even they have not brought the woman and he stopped fighting for me, it is a lost case.
Okay, let me give you an example. In the movie Ekowa's Wife that we did, a movie called Ekowa's Wife, I acted. The guy is a Nigerian guy, an Igbo guy. He got married to a Ghanaian. First of all, he got married to 3 wives. He got married to a Ghanaian. As they were together, the Ghanaian lady couldn't cook. Later on, he found the love of his life. He brought in a Liberian woman who could cook, who could do everything satisfying. Unknown to him, his mother brought another wife from the village. And the lady said, oh, I don't want this woman. The same thing he's saying, oh, I don't want her. I will not have nothing to do with her. At the end of the day, that woman, he started having something to do with her. And we were 3 in the house. I'm just setting an example. So most men can pretend. At the end of the day, they'll say, oh, I don't want to have nothing to do with this person. They will be there. After some time, that man will start sneaking and sleeping with that person. That person will get back. Right there, you started having extended family. You start having issues with the other wives. So these things really happen in the African setting.
It can happen even before in situation minus the situation whereby we are having issue. The family does not like me.
So
in Nigeria, they can bring a second wife for you.
As a man, as our guest, you are saying there's no way your parents can convince you that they don't like the wife you have gotten married to. But there's no way they can bring in another woman, start from being a maid, and then you develop some feelings. There's no way they can manipulate you to give up on your wife.
No. They can't.
He's just saying
they can't. No, they can't reason.
That's why the man can say. That's why the man can say.
Excuse me, let me tell you something.
Okay, I'm listening. Yeah.
You as a man should also know that the housemaid they brought is a tactics. It's like a second wife to you. You should be able to know.
It's not
personally, I will not even allow. We don't
sorry. Let me make you understand. It's not a housemaid they bring it for you. They brought this wife. They have already paid her dowry on your behalf. They brought her as a wife. You say, okay, I will not have nothing to do with her. She's already in the house. So you and that lady will be there. At the end of the day, you start having something to do with her. That's why you make it do. I will not have nothing to do with her. At the end of the day, you will have something to do with her.
They are real men.
Why you make it?
They are real men that will stay. They are real men. They are real men that will stay with their wife.
Men will always forget that thing. They will always.
They are real men.
Men will always be men. Forget that thing.
Okay, you don't want the one I paid for, and you are going to get another wife for me by fire by force. Then I didn't accept from the beginning, and you are going to go and pay behind my back, and you will expect me. The girl will not be in the house.
And the mother said, if the girl can stay in the house, that means I said you kill me. That's the only way you
After disowning me, what else? You disowned me, and you are going to get another woman from you for what?
Okay.
Me, I won't accept that.
Now, honorable guest, in all that we have said or discussed here, what will be your final advice on men marrying without their parents' approval as an African man?
My own advice is that you have to know what you want.
Okay.
Maybe the point or what, yeah, as a man, you have to know what you want. Maybe what you are seeing in the woman, your parents, they are not seeing it. Maybe what your parents are also seeing, you are not seeing it. But maybe what your parents are seeing in the girls, you can handle it.
So you can even make them see it.
You can make them see it with time. So it's not a reason why maybe they should just like tell you this, you have to accept immediately. You have to take time. Are you getting me? To look into what they are all saying. Assuming now I'm not with them, maybe I'll spend like 5 years with this particular woman, and first time of you seeing the particular lady, and you are condemning her. So it will not be easy for me to accept that. But whatever you are saying, I have seen it already. Are you getting me? So that's me. My own advice that you don't have to panic. There must be something. Even if not your parents, your friends can come. Friends can tell you that this girl, she have dated so many people. Are you getting me? Friends can come and tell you that this girl, I've had an affair with her before. But it's up to you as a man to accept, to let bygone be bygone. Are you getting me? So that's my own advice. Don't allow maybe what people say about your partner, to make you just lose the good woman you have, or even to lose a good man you have.
So you are saying that when they reject you, you can make them see reason with you.
Yes, to accept.
And even if you don't accept, you are seeing the good thing in here.
Yes.
So you can go on and marry.
Yes, okay, I agree. That's
your opinion. Our beautiful host.
Yeah, my darling. Oh, for me, my take, please, to everybody viewing this program, if the parents of the man you are getting married to, if they don't love you, please remove your slippers, dust it, and leave from there. If you go and force it and get married to that man, you'll be having issues with their sisters, their brothers, their uncles. There will be more and more problems. So it is advisable. If the parents do not love you, please go away. Leave that person and run away, because at the end of the day, you stay in that marriage for years. If you stay there for 10, 15 years, if this family get ready for you, they will either remove you spiritually. If they don't like you, they can even kill you. They can end your life.
Okay.
The brother, sister, they can end your life just to bring in another person. So you should also put yourself into consideration. If people do not love you, please walk away. As for me, if the parents of the person I'm dating do not love me, I will walk away before they kill me before my time. So I will never ever get married to a man that the parents or the whole his generation do not approve, or I will not get married to that person. I don't want to die before my time. There's life ahead of us. So yeah.
Okay, I guess want to say something.
Yeah. For an instance, what if maybe I'm dating someone, and maybe I'm yet studying the person and I've not introduced the person to my parents, and they're already preparing a marriage, another girl for me. Are you getting me? What if they're preparing another girl for me to get married, and at the end of the day, to my parents, they have approved that particular girl, but me in person, I don't like it. So will I get married to the ones my parents have prepared for me because that's what they want? Should I even listen to myself, or I should listen to my parents?
Okay, let me answer that question. See, that's why when you are dating somebody, if people are staying for some time, it is advisable you introduce them to your family. Because you just dating the person alone, they don't know about it, it's an issue. Maybe they feel that you don't have anybody, so that's why they're trying to bring you someone. So it is advisable that you introduce this person to your family. I think that will be okay.
Yeah, and secondly, you should know that you don't just bring someone and you have to observe whom you are taking to your parents. Because there might be a situation where you are bringing the first, you are bringing the third one, you are bringing the first, second, third, and fourth.
So you are saying it might depend on you,
yes, me, I have to take my time to study the particular person I'm taking to my parents. So what if at the process of studying this particular person, and these people, they are somewhere thinking that their son is old enough to get married, and they're also preparing someone for me.
So that's why we should also advise our parents. On this note, we should advise our African parents to stop such behavior, bringing a wife for your child. These things is really cause a problem. The person your child want, you don't want that person. They always in the habit of bringing children for their children, maybe wives for their sons, or wives for their husbands for their daughter. All these things is not right. So African parents, please take note and please stop all of these things. You have been causing problems, so please stop it. Don't say because they took this girl is my best friend. I know the parents from small when she was swallowing my son, they will get married. It's not working like that these days. So please, this is a new era. You people should please eradicate that. Thank you.
Our beautiful co-host, yes, what's your advice?
Okay, my advice to someone in such situation, start from the beginning. Marriage is a beautiful thing. Like I said, it depends on the reason why the parents are saying no. But if it is a genuine reason, if it is maybe this man has got married and maybe he's beating somebody, maybe he will be beating his first wife was killed because he beat the first wife, you can reason with your parents. Then if the reasons are not tangible enough, you try to make your parents understand that this is why I want this marriage to go. Understand, you are the person in this boat. You, when it comes to marriage, I'm not saying that our parents, so that you don't misunderstand me on this issue, I'm not saying that your parents' opinion in marriage does not count. It counts very well. But if your parents' opinion are counting 30%, your opinion is counting 70%. So you are the one in this condition. You have to consider those things they are saying about this person. If it is true, can you live with it? Can you deal with it to avoid future occurrences that maybe when it comes out, and if you know you cannot live with it, then you have to leave it. But if it's something that you know there is a way for you to manage, there's a way for you to manage it, there's a way for you to do about it, you just go about it. But if there is no a way about it, then you have to calm down, understand it. It is between you and the person you're getting married to. Because at the end of the day, you might use the opportunity and lose the person that is meant for you just because of what another person or your parent perceive about that person. So please, I will advise you, understand the situation behind it. Try to get a balance. And if you're not getting a balance and you are sure that this is what you want, you can live with it. You have every right to take it because the ball is in your court.
If I am to be the girl in question here, bringing them out to my parents' home, and they don't like her, I think, and they don't like him. Sorry viewers, they don't like him. I think I have a role of convincing my parents. Because me, I come from a very liberal background. I only need to tell my mother because my father has passed on. And then my mother too. My wish is a command. My mother sometimes in the situation recommended a man for me. I told her clearly that I don't want it. She accepted my opinion. So she cannot force me. But if I were to be in the wife of this man, I would guess in this situation. I think my role as a woman is not rubbish the parents, but try every reason to support my man. And we come to reasons together to still please his parents. Try to see reasons with us. Yes. So that will be my case. I will not rubbish what the parent is saying, that I'm making myself an enemy to them. No. I will try my possible best. Even though they don't like me to the extent. But they don't hate me to either. Yes, that's so I will not make them an enemy. But I'll try pleasing them. Yes.
Okay, all right, beautiful viewers. You have heard everybody's opinion, their contributions, their impact they have made on this wonderful show. So we have come to the climax of the show. So stay tuned for another amazing episode on the Postcard Reality Talk Show. A show that entertain, educate, motivate, transform, and inform everything reality on the show. Thank you so much. See you another time for another amazing episode. Bye.